Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing, I suppose, mixed papers instead of mixed media and making some items. Thank you so much, and if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and let's go. Right then, so today I'm going to use different oh dear, start straight away. Different types of paper in this journal, okay, to make different things. So, oh yes, I get this wrong. This is so hilarious. Right, so I'm making tag, okay, and I'm using some double-sided tape on some paper that I've previously. This is printed, scanned and printed. Say washi tape, faux washi tape that you make yourself. It's basically the masterboard of it. It must be, unless I've done it, unless I've actually drawn it, which I could have done because I do that and then I just copy it. I didn't want to cough before I started. Right, so I'm making the tags to fit in these paper bags. Okay, there's paper bags in the middle of these signatures. I've got two. I've got one already. Don't try not to cough. do apologise for my coughing. Okay, so I'm just making a tag. I'm doing 7.5 inches. I'm going to say centimetres. Inches. A bit small. And so there it is. That's my washi tape. I've used foam stamps to do that. If anybody watches my channel, they'll be familiar with my foam stamps. You can use them for other things other than mark making, although the ones I've used on here possibly for mark making. The thing I've used there is I turn it. You can turn it round because it has got the. It would be look odd if you didn't. Okay, let's see if I can grab some water. Right, if you notice, right, this is a cereal box. And what is a cereal box? It's got patterns on one side and plain on the other. I like it because it's got this cream inside. Yeah, but I don't even realise in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute what I've done. You will notice. So this end here, you can see that it's got a asymmetric end of it there. Yeah. See, that was done. I'm supposed to have cream on the other side, but I've done it. I'm always doing that. Doing it the wrong way. I do remember the second one. I don't realise till I've done the second one. Okay, so the paper I'm using now is a paper I've done myself. Okay, and obviously I'm using junk cereal box. Yeah, I'm using the small scissors. I think it's the small scissors. Oh no, this is big scissors. And a piece of this rag. Sometimes I use this as my glue cloth, but I don't know. I've decided not to use that bit. I use the bigger bit. The dog's looking at me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if this is a bit I get. No, it's the other bit I get wrong into it. Decided to cut it off because it looks too long. If I can just. Right, so what I'm doing now is making the second one, okay, for the second bag. I thought I'd do these on video. I was deciding what to do. I didn't know what it was about, but I realised I'm using different papers. So this is a 12 by 12 paper from a winter collection. And that's for the sort of like trees. I wouldn't say they're necessarily Christmas because they ain't got any glitter or lights. So it's supposed to be non-Christmas. That's the challenge, not to use Christmas. And I'm making some tags. Now these tags, I will show you right at the end a lot of these tags. And I'm also going to show you some of the journal that I've done using the foam stamps that I did the other day. I realised what I'd done. I thought to myself, hold on a minute, did I actually put that other one upside down? Yeah, so I'm getting, yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah, this is the thing. Right, then, yeah, that's what I should have done on the other one. Put it on the side of the pattern. Yep, I checked. I thought I'd done that. Yeah, so it's amazing, isn't it, these things? Right, so I'm going to have a go, I think, same as the other one, I think, so I'm cutting that straight across. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm using this to cover it with. So it's a piece of paper that's got sort of, I don't know, tea dye, and I decided to use this bit here. I thought, well, I'll use that bit, whatever that is. Okay, I don't know what it is or what it's, I think it's probably tea or something spilt on it somehow. I don't actually know. Yeah, I found out I could actually fold that down. That was brilliant. So I've clipped that on with a staple. Now this is the one, okay, so I'm doing using small scissors just to get that right, okay. And I think that's 10 times as fast. Yes, you can use a emery board or a sponge sander to get rid of the extra bits on there, which actually works very quick. It's brilliant, and it also gives you a good clean edge as well. So don't do it too much, otherwise you'll rub it away. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't go in the corners too well. Yeah, this is some digital, okay. I got quite a lot of digital. I'm not sure whose it is, but it is one with distressed. This is distressed green. That's what I did. I put in distressed green, and it came. Was it? No, wait a minute. I've just had it in my head. Right, okay, so what I'm doing now is put in an inch. I want to use that bit with the writing. So I'm going to do that, and I'm putting that there. Sometimes I find it quite difficult to do it like this, so I get it over the edge slightly. I'm not sure if I did this time. I don't think I did. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so I'm getting 3/4 of an inch because that one is 2 inches. I don't want to do half of it. I don't like the idea of that. I want to do less. If you notice, it's just around there. This is a theme. If you've watched my other videos, you'll see that this is a bit of a theme with these tags I've been doing. Doing this down the left side. Now you'll see what I'll do in a minute, and I think it was an amazing job. I don't even know what I'm doing there, Lord. You can't see. There you go. That's what I'm doing. Just getting rid of the corners just with the scissors rather than the punch. That's the word. Yeah, so I can get rid of the edge bits as well. That's the only trouble, I suppose, with doing cutting it and doing layers. Yeah, so I'm doing now some faux stitching around the edge of this one, okay? And yes, I'm talking to the people, not you, dog. You're looking at me. This is what's going on, Nanny? Who are you talking to? Yeah, so I'm just doing that around the edge. This is quite fast as well. I think this is 5 times as fast, this bit. Yeah, so now I use I'm getting out my foam stamps, but I've already got some made, these mugs, or cups if you like. I'm using all around the same way. Okay, so they're the foam stamps that I made on video the other day to make the mugs or cups with. It's because of the size of the, and people say it's not a cup, it's a mug. So excuse this. I like to call them cups. I think they're all cups. We call them cups at home, so we never call them mugs. Right, there we go. And I think I try swapping the hearts around, see if it looks any different, but I don't think it does. What am I doing? I usually cut out the tidying up bit. But I left it in. Right, okay, yeah, I decided to keep them that way round. I think to myself, as I'm gluing them down, I think, why have I put that at the top? That's a different colour. I should have put it in the middle, but never mind. I'm also making sure I glue down the handles. These hearts are made from foam stamps, and they are put onto doodles. So it's basically foam stamps on doodles to make those. I've left that as it is. That's exactly the same as it is. I am. I'll just get rid of some of these. I will actually ink them up later because the edges do show on some of these, so I think that does help. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So this is a mini inker upper. Okay, I do prefer them. I've only got 2 though, but they're harder to get hold of than the other ones. think I'm a bit impatient because it took a while to come, that's why. Yeah, I think you probably still got them. Yeah, I love that. I'm actually pleased I did that at the back now. I wanted them to look different, as if they was made up from... I didn't want them to look the same. I wanted them to look different, as if they're made up from different, you know, junk and different papers. I didn't want them to match. This is what I'm doing. I think that's good, because a lot of the... things I'm using, the tags, the journaling cards, bits of paper, are all different. The different shapes and sizes as well. In fact, these two, I meant them to have the same size, but they're not. Actually, the blue one is slightly smaller. Not that you can see it, because I've got the camera a bit low. Right, this is some kitchen roll, okay, and I'm just using that for the tab bit of the tag. Okay, so I'm just folding it like a concertina there, and this is how I do it quite often lately, and then put it on, and I think I do it at the side somehow. It's not very easy to do that when you've got two hands. I think you need 3 hands actually. Yeah, it's one of those, yeah, that's why I've put another one on. It's one of those times where you need 3 hands. So perhaps you need some sort of grabber, then you could do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's there now. So this is the Winter Wonderland journal, and that's a paper bag. I might have mentioned it earlier. I don't know, because I was coughing too much, wasn't I? And so there are 2 different tags in there, and they've both got journaling spaces on the back. Okay, that's another thing I've done there. Putting hearts down, and that's another page. This is absolutely gorgeous. I am really happy with this. It's torn page art. I didn't do much to it. I often do this in journals because it is, you know, it gets rid of some of the bulk for one thing. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to put some colours on that page, but that blue in the background is a bit too similar to what I was using. And the foam stamps I'd printed on it would look fantastic, but not in that colour. Right, if you notice, I've got digitals, paper I've done myself. That is actually tea bag. Tea bags rested on white paper, using filters and all that. That blue paper was. I will mention it at the end, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of this paper. There's a lot of plants on here. It doesn't really matter because you won't be seeing all of it. I really like these papers. In fact, I'm really grateful to whoever made them because they're really nice. I can't even remember who it is. But there we go. I just tell you what sort of thing it is. So this is distressed green. I've got distressed blue and distressed green from Etsy. Yeah, so, and it doesn't really matter that they're nothing to do with the colours. Nothing to do with winter, I mean, not colours. Nothing to do with winter. It's alright. My mind goes off on a tangent sometimes. There we go. Right, okay. So, yeah, I'm not doing this very professionally. This is why it doesn't turn out very dark. Yeah, there's a professional one. Okay. I thought I may as well mention Mary again. So yeah, if you're watching Mary, there we go. You'll see in a minute. I'll do the professional way in a minute, and I'll try and do it mostly because if you notice, it actually does work a lot better sometimes, and especially when I cut it out. Yeah. Oh, do you know this? What I was doing there? I was trying that out, so I thought, hold on a minute, it should work. And I realised it's one that's not been primed. They'd all fallen out the box, and I just grabbed it. So I'm just putting dots around the edge. This does turn out a lot better later, actually, when I do a few more. I'm adding some dots in the middle of that heart there. Watch this. I think I'm going to cut it out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, professional way. There you go. That's how you do it professionally. You cut it out, and then go around, because it's much easier than, yeah, than having to use the whole page. So I'm going to do one on this. There you go, professional there. Yeah, that's the professional way. I've got it really low there again. Yeah, that's better. I think that one's turned out a lot darker. It's the third time I've done the stamping on it. It doesn't really matter, but because I'm going to just use the shape anyway, so I'm cutting some of it fresh and some not. Yeah, I'm doing it properly now. My glasses have now steamed up, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to see this. Yeah, that's two of them now. Okay, as you see, I'm using blues and greens. That's a doodle. That's not another one of my doodles, but done in a different filter. So they come up with different colours, with different colours of. There we go. And I decided, hold on a minute, I need to put it near the edge somewhere, because sometimes I put it in the middle. I thought, why am I wasting all that space? But never mind, there we go. So again, it gets lost, you see, until you actually cut it out, and then it really stands out. Yeah. There we go. That's brilliant, isn't it? And that's another thing. I do that naturally, and I suppose most people do, is just have the scissors in the same place and move the paper around your fingers. If you notice, that's what I do. I think considering using a circle, so absolutely fantastic, those foam stamps. All right, so I do move this up in a minute, so don't worry about that. I realised, I thought, why have I got it so low? And I thought, thankfully, I'll move it up in a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm using for that. I'm thinking of using something that goes across behind it. I know that's too big. I'm using this little bit now. You can't even tell what it is. So it's just like making your own little label out of things. Okay, so I'm just putting the hearts on there, trying to arrange them nicely. And I think that's a bit too long. Let's get rid of some of the excess. And I glue this down. I'm doing it for speed, really, just quickly gluing it down. This will do. And then I'm considering, well, before this I was considering putting some cheesecloth and things on it underneath it and things like that, and bits of thread. But you don't have to do that all the time. You can have your own ideas, and this is my idea. Okay, and I think that works fine. I'm looking for my pen now, that's why I'm keeping hold of that. Because there's a little bit that I'm doing some little dots around the edge with that white. I'm also going to try and put a little bit of black on the edge there, because you can see some white there, yeah. My ears itch for some reason, so if you heard some scratching, oh, my ears, don't know why they itch. There we go, that's what I'm doing. I actually do it a little bit different to what I wanted, but I'm glad I put them quite high, because that's what I wanted as well. Quite high on that bar thing, that bar. Oh, I moved and the dog moved against me, didn't you? Oh. Yeah, so I'm adding some more white on the and the gaps there. I know, I'm glad you can see these are faux stitches around the edge here. You can't see the bottom, but I do follow the really raggy line of that pocket there, and it looks really good. I'm not sure if I'll show you in a minute. Do apologise about my camera work. Right, so now I'm going to have a look at it. Okay, so this must be near the end then. Yes, it is. That was quick. Yeah, so there's those 2 and the 3 things I've done. Okay, so we're going to go over to myself in a minute, and I'll carry on. Thank you. Right then, so hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what I'm going to call this, because I mean, I'm quite blown away by this. I think it's gorgeous. And this as well. I didn't know what to do for that. I was looking for some cheesecloth, and I thought, no, I don't know if I can do that. That's just straight faux washi tape or masterboard or page edge or whatever you like there. So that's, I've done that on video separately, not necessarily this particular one, but how to do it. And that is just, that's a digital, that's a 12 by 12 paper. These are on, I don't know, my papers, I think that is my papers. That is a 12 by 12 paper, that is, I think, as well. And that's digital, so mixed it all up. Whatever I used, okay. And then they are as well, my papers, and are they all my papers? No, that's not, is it? And that's not the background. Yeah, so I mixed it all up. Okay, totally mixed up the papers and made these beautiful embellishments. Perhaps that's what I can say, mix up your papers and make beautiful embellishments, something like that. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm also getting some different size cards and things like that and making them. That's just a piece of paper there and a 12 by 12 paper there. I'm mixing them up, and I mean, it doesn't mean to say I'm going to do this, it's going to be just like that. And I've got things like this as well, so you just mix them, just paper that is, and just put them in your pockets. I thought I won't put anything on this because it's already got these people on it, and I didn't really want to cover them up. And that's obviously a digital, it's not my artwork. And I love these. I don't know what I thought I'd show you those because I love those. Did them last night. It's torn page art again, so I've actually added these to the top, and then similar to what I've done there, really, I suppose. I've just done it halfway across on each one. Yeah, it looks like it's in a window or on a table, doesn't it, there? And that's a window or something, or a something, wallpaper, I don't know. Looks like something, doesn't it? And that one, just what's it doing there? Doodling on that sort of paper. That was actually my tea leaf paper with a filter. I can't remember what filter, it's Cameo or something. And make the tea leaves look red. Yeah, I've got some paper, I don't know where it is. This is the paper I've got. Yeah, I did that, and this, I filtered it down. That's probably the original, not similar. Drop some tea bags on paper. And yeah, so that's what that was. Yeah, some ID here. Little cluster thing there. Thank you so much for watching today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you next time. Thank you.